Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the special editions of ITZY's 11th mini album, Tunnel Vision. This unboxing is incredibly late and I fully know that, but unfortunately me getting these albums was a bit difficult. So if you guys don't know or haven't watched any of my other videos, my initial order for these albums in particular got lost in transit. So I unfortunately had to get a refund on that initial order, and then I also just decided to order from the same spot. So K-Town For You is where I initially ordered, and then I reordered these albums from K-Town For You, and the second time they did not get lost in transit, so they made it to me safely. I even thought about running by K-Wave in Virginia, which is the K-pop store that is nearby me, and thought about maybe trying to pick these up from there, but the first time I went by there, they said they didn't have these in stock yet, so they just hadn't received their shipment. And I just didn't have the time with Christmas and New Year's Eve and it being the holiday season. I didn't really have time to make another trip out there. So unfortunately, I had to order them again. But like I said, they got to me safely. So we now have them in our possession. And because I had to reorder them, and these are essentially not pre-ordered, I'm a little bit worried about the inclusions we're going to have in here, because when I was taking a look at the album details, there are 2 pre-order exclusive things that are included in these albums in each copy. And because, like I said, I didn't pre-order these, I'm kind of curious if those are or are not going to be in here. I have a theory as to them being in here, but we of course have to open them and see if they're actually in here to see if that theory is somewhat correct. But I think that pretty much covers it, everything I want to get out in this intro. Like I said, sorry this unboxing is so late, but it was kind of out of my control. So I don't have any pre-order benefits, obviously, or anything like that. So let's get started. All right, so the first version we're going to be looking at is the A version, a special edition. So we have this very glossy bottom half to the front cover. This is kind of just papery material, but then this is super glossy down here. But this is kind of like a daytime shot of them in Prague. And I think the B version is also them in Prague, like the streets of Prague, but it is during nighttime. So that is the front cover. And then we have the back cover, and there is nothing on the sides. But what I will point out here is that this is unfortunately a pull tab, it looks like. So you will have to open the album that way, which I personally do not like, but unfortunately we just have to do that. And I'm interested to see, like I said in the intro, if I have the pre-order inclusions or if I don't, because I do have a theory about that. I've always wondered how they enforce the pre-order exclusives, especially when it just comes inside the album. It's not a store pre-order exclusive, so it doesn't sit outside the album. It has to go in the album, which means this is a pre-order that is basically fulfilled by the company that makes these albums. And I've always kind of wondered, do they make specific prints that are pre-order prints that are also different from first press prints, if that makes sense? Because my theory is that it's basically just all first press albums get the pre-order exclusives, and that they only say pre-order exclusives basically to try to entice people to buy more albums or make sure that they guarantee themselves the pre-order stuff, which I think it's more or less a marketing ploy, but I don't know. That's just kind of my theory. Let's go ahead and open this album up. All right, so I took the pull tab off, and I just want to show this real quick because when I take it off, it says "Never Lose My Sight" right here on the album. And then we open it up, and it just kind of opens straight to the photo book. So I'm going to take all the inclusions out, and then we'll go through the photo book. All right, so I have removed all of the inclusions, and I do have all of the pre-order exclusive inclusions. So I'm very happy about that. And it doesn't I guess confirm my theory, but it kind of makes it more likely where if you have pre-order exclusives from a company rather than a shop retailer or something like that, it probably just means first press. That's kind of what my guess is. And I think I've said that in the past too. In previous videos, I've been okay, this is a pre-order exclusive / first press thing. So I think this kind of somewhat proves my theory. But we do have the photo book here to get through, and I did zoom in so we get a good look at all of the photos. This photo book looks to have a concept that we've seen quite a lot already before in some of the other album versions. So I think maybe the photo book version, at least one of them, might have some photos from this concept. And then, if I remember correctly, I think the box version also has basically a lot of photos from this concept. I think the entire box version photo book was actually this concept. So we do have some more photos of them in these outfits on the streets of Prague in the daytime. Very, very gorgeous. Love the outfit Leah has right here. And speaking of Leah, just last week I was watching her vlog. So I think they're doing like some sort of vlog series on the ITZY YouTube channel right now. So they've released Leah's vlog and then Chaeryeong's vlog, which I also have watched. But Leah's vlog in particular was just like so heartwarming and like so cute and endearing, because it really was like just a day in the life, a normal day in the life of Leah. And so like she basically just like stayed home most of the time and played with her dog and like had a friend over and had dinner and like watched TV and basically just like had a good time. And then there was also some clips of her like doing laundry, and it was just like super cute and very wholesome and heartwarming. And so I really enjoyed that Leah vlog. And then Chaeryeong's vlog was basically kind of just like a workout vlog. I feel like most of the vlog, it was just her basically saying, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. Basically talking about going to do workouts. And she even at one point texted her personal trainer and was like, I'm not going to like show up today. I'm basically just like taking the day off. I'm not going to do a training session. And the trainer was basically like, no, it's a week before the comeback. Like, you're going to show up to do this training session. So she ended up going anyway. And she said she felt better about it afterwards, which she said happens all the time. Like, she always never wants to do it, but after she does it, she feels better. So that was just kind of a funny vlog as well, because the whole vlog was basically her just being like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, but then she ends up doing it. So we have kind of a short photo book here for the A version. So I think if I had to guess, I don't know exactly, but this is maybe like, I don't know, 30 pages long, 30-ish pages. But then we get to the back and we of course have the track list right here, and the CD is in here as well. So let me take this out. So this is what the CD plate looks like for the A version. We'll have to see when we get into the B version if it is any different, but nothing too special with the CD plate for this one. And I also do want to point out that when I first opened this album, we'll find out when I get into the extra copy, but when I first opened the album, the magnet, which is an inclusion in this album, was also in the like CD pocket. So just want to point that out for you guys. So now we have all of the inclusions for the A version. And so first up, we have this nice poster. It's not like a super big poster, but it's kind of like a, I would say medium size, maybe slightly smaller than medium, but like bigger than small, if that makes sense. So this is once again another daytime shot of them in the streets of Prague. Very nice. Next up, this is the magnet I was referring to that was kind of stuffed in the CD pocket in the A version. So it looks like we have two magnets here and we can kind of punch them out. I'm not going to do that right now, but these are the two magnets that you get. I'll have to see if these are the same in the B version or if they're any different. Up next, we have the first of two pre-order exclusives, quote-unquote pre-order. And so we have a postcard, and I think this is going to be a group postcard, and it is. So we actually have a photo of them in different outfits here. It looks like they're on a super long escalator. Very nice. But yeah, this is a pre-order exclusive or first press exclusive postcard that you should really only get, I guess, if you fulfill one of those two obligations, whether you pre-ordered or got a first press copy. Up next, we have the pre-order photocard set, and so it's going to be one photocard of every single member, and I believe it's going to be two different sets, so hopefully I can pull the two unique sets in the 4 copies that I have here today. But the first set I get is the focus set, so they are all going to be holding a phone with the word focus on it, so let me open this up. So first up, we have Yeji, of course, and these will probably be arranged in age order. So she's holding the phone with the word focus on it, and she's doing a kissy face, and then that is what the back looks like. And then we have Leah, very stunning makeup here in this photo. And then the back is also the same, except it does have a different name in the top right-hand corner, depending upon who the member is, it looks like, right up here. So very, very nice. And then we have Chaeryeong holding the phone as well. And that is the back of her photo card. And then last but not least, we have Yuna. So like I said, there is a, I think like bread or egg photo card set for the other like pre-order benefit set of these photo cards. So hopefully we will be able to pull that one later. And lastly, we do have the singular photo card pull for this album version. There are only 1 of 5 for this album version, but they are different amongst the versions. So like there's only a specific set of photo cards you can pull in the A version, and then a specific set for the B version. So this is who we get for the A version, and I do get a Yuna, super, super cute photo card. She's kind of like squeezing her cheeks here. And I do think, if I remember from, because I've seen the photocard templates by now, because I have been starting to buy a couple Tunnel Vision photocards to this point, I do think that all of the members will be doing like this pose in this particular set for the special edition. So this is Yuna's message on the back here. Very, very nice. And yeah, so that is basically all the inclusions I got for the A version photo book for the special edition. So let's get into the B version. So this is the B version photo book for the special edition for Tunnel Vision, and we once again have them in the streets of Prague here, except it is during nighttime. And in my opinion, this is also like the S tier concept for this comeback. Like, I love this concept so, so much, and they all look so, so good in all of these outfits. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get into this photo book. You can also see via the reflection of the light here that the bottom half, at least, is also pretty glossy once again. And then we flip over to the back, and it's kind of just the same as the A version photo book. And once again, I will have to do the pull tab here, so let me do that. Real quick, before I take everything out, just wanted to show that for this album version, it says I got Tunnel Vision on the part where you pull the tab. All right, so I have removed all of the inclusions out of the B version photo book, and so we are going to get into flipping through these photos here. And we, of course, start off with a OT5 photo of them in front of a car. Very, very nice. And we are actually kicking off this photo book with some Yuna photos, so I wonder if they're going to go in reverse age order for this photo book. That would be kind of interesting. That might also kind of play into, well, I was going to say the concept, but maybe just like the concept of these photo books, or the concept of these like photo shoots. Not necessarily the concept of Tunnel Vision, but because the A version was during the day and like going in regular age order, and the B version being at night, so it's kind of like the flip side, going in reverse age order. That would be kind of interesting. And we do actually see Chaeryeong next here, so they might indeed be doing that. Very pretty photos of Chaeryeong. And if you guys have been keeping up with ITZY recently, you will know that they have officially announced the dates for their world tour in Seoul. So I think they're doing 3 dates to start. So I think it'll be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as we move to Rujin here in the photo book. But they announced them for, I think, February 13th, 14th, and 15th, which I think February 13th is the day that I'm going to see twice in America. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I guess 2 JYP groups will be performing on the same night, but in different cities across the world. So that's very cool. And then we move to Leah. So it looks like they are officially going in reverse age order here for this photo book. I think this is definitely like Leah's best look for sure of this comeback. Like, she looks so incredible in this particular outfit. And the hairstyle also works really, really well. I love like the bangs, and then kind of just like these elongated bangs that kind of like shape her face. I think that's really, really awesome and cool. And then we have Yeji here, and she has the super long braids, which are definitely like hair extension add-ons for sure, because if she had hair that long, that would be pretty insane, and also probably just a huge like bear to manage. But we are getting close to the end of the photo book here, as we are getting to the last couple songs with lyrics and stuff like that. And then we have the credits and more credits here. And then we get to the back. And I will say also the magnet did come in the CD like pocket here at the back of this photo book for this version as well. So it looks like the magnet will probably just come in the CD pouch back here. So let's take a quick peek at the CD. This is what the B version special edition CD plate looks like. So once again, nothing too crazy with the design. It's mostly clear, but you do have some like black, I guess like glass breaking here, and then some like white text up here as well. So that is the CD plate for the B version special edition photo book. Let's go ahead and get into all of the inclusions. The first inclusion will of course be a poster, and we do have a different poster here. I'll be interested to see, I think they just have one version for like each of the special edition versions, so we'll probably be seeing the same posters in the 2 extra copies that I have, but for right now, this is the B version poster that I got in this particular copy. Up next, we do have 2 more magnets, and they are different from the A version, so it looks like we have this like stoplight with a cat in it. And then it looks like we have this like center console, like from a car. I think that's a center console. Yes, that's definitely like a radio / like center console, like that you would just pull out of a car. So those are the 2 magnets that we get for the B version. The circular one here of the light is kind of already like falling out, you can tell. But yeah, that's what we got for the B version. Now we move to the pre-order postcard, and we're gonna flip, and we of course get an OT5 photo of them in this like, this is definitely from the MV, and this also actually, because I wanted to mention this in my last unboxing, but I completely forgot because I thought this was like a really cool detail in the MV that they did. So in the MV, I noticed for this dance scene, each of the members had like stripes somewhere in their outfit. So if you notice, like Ryujin has black stripes on her wrist here, or like forearms, and then Leah has black stripes all up like her entire arm, and then Yeji also has black stripes up her entire arm, and then Yuna was also kind of obvious because hers was on her legs. And I kept looking at Chaeryeong throughout the MV for like such a long time, trying to figure out where her black stripes were in her outfit. And lo and behold, they're on her fingers right here. So they're like just the smallest little like strips of black tape that they taped, I guess, around her fingers. And so that's kind of where it all ties in. So each of them all have black stripes, or I guess maybe like tunnels. Do we consider them tunnels, like representing tunnels? Basically somewhere like in their outfit. So I thought that was super, super cool and a really nice detail. But like this one detail was like really bothering me for a while because I literally just could not find like the black stripes in Chaeryeong's outfit. Moving on, we have the other pre-order benefit exclusive, and this is supposed to be the photocard set, and judging by the backs, it looks like we are going to get a different set, and we are. So we pulled both sets of the pre-order exclusives, so I'm very, very happy with that. So first off, we have Yeji here, and the theme for all of these photo cards is that they're supposed to be like bread or egg photo cards, and there is a difference because like egg photo cards are supposed to be like super, super up close, and then bread photo cards are supposed to also be like kind of up close, but like with a more emphasis like on like chubby cheeks, I guess. So I'm guessing for this Yeji photo card, this would be more towards like a bread photo card. And so we flip it over, and that is the back for Yeji's photo card. And then we have Leah's photo card here. And I guess you could probably make an argument for like both, whether it's like bread or egg. But to me, I feel like this is like more of an egg photo card because it's kind of like obviously making the egg shape with her face there. Very, very nice. And that is the back of Leah's photo card. And then we have Ryujin, once again looking very stunning. Love the eyelashes right there. Very, very cool. And that is the back of her photo card. And then we have Chaeryeong, very nice. She has like a little sticker detail right here underneath her eye, very nice. And that is the back of Chaeryeong's photo card. And then last but certainly not least, we have Yuna with the very nice up-close photo card here. And that is the back of her photo card. So I am very, very pleased with pulling both pre-order sets in my first 2 copies, so I no longer have to worry about or sweating out basically the other copies that I have today. So let's go ahead and look at the last photo card from this B version. So now we have our singular random photo card pull for the B version. So we're gonna flip and, oh, okay, so we get a Chaeryeong, very, very nice. And she is also in the outfit that we just saw her wearing in this particular photo book. Very cool. And she has like a little like makeup, I guess, scar right there next to her right eye. And this is the back of the photo card, nothing too crazy. And there's also no message here, so kind of just like a plain back. But that is our random photo card pull for the B version photo book. I do have 2 copies left, so 1 from each photo book. So let's go ahead and get into those and see what our pulls are. So this is the second copy of the A version that I have. And so just getting right into this here, this is the poster. So that is, once again, the same poster we got in our first copy. This is the postcard that we got in the A version, which I thought was interesting because I thought the postcards might be specific to like the version you get. But this is obviously the one we just pulled in the B version photo book. So it looks like the postcards that you get as a pre-order exclusive are just completely random. Then I also got these magnets again, which these are the same from the first A version copy. Up next, this is the pre-order photo card set that I got in this particular copy, and this, of course, is not going to be new in any way, shape, or form because I have already pulled both possible sets at this point, so I'm not even going to take those photo cards out, just going to leave those in there for now. And then lastly, we have the random photo card, and I'm looking for not a Yuna here because I can pull duplicates, and we flip and, oh my gosh. This Ryujin photo card, oh my goodness, she looks so cute. So she's doing the same pose that Yuna was doing in the photo card that we pulled in the first A version, and she just looks so adorable here. She has a little drawing here on the back with a little message, very, very nice, but super, super happy to pull this Ryujin photo card and very happy to pull my bias out of at least one of these album copies today. So that is all I got for the second copy of the A version. Let's do the B version real quick. All right, so we're checking out the B version inclusions now for the second copy, and we do get the same poster as before. So if I were to guess, I think these posters are guaranteed in each particular version. But what I will say, something I think JYP messed up on for Girls Would Be Girls era is they listed a different poster for like whatever version you wanted to buy for the special edition. So I know some people I saw on Twitter, and then also I think a couple people in my comment section of my unboxing video mentioned that the poster they wanted was not in the version that they bought because it was actually in the other version. So JYP, I think, maybe messed up the album details there. So if you want a particular poster from this special edition, my advice would just be to double check the album details. But obviously, given that example, we can't totally trust them. But all I can tell you for my unboxings is that I have pulled this poster in both of my B version special editions, and the other poster that you saw I pulled in both of my A version special editions. So that's all the information that I can provide basically for that scenario. Up next, we get the OT5 postcard, and so this is the postcard that we pulled in the first A version, and so as you can see, this is the B version copy. So once again, this kind of confirms my theory that the postcards are completely random across both versions. Then we get the same magnets again from the previous B version copy that we looked at the first time. So we have this light and this center radio console. Then this is the pre-order photo card set that we got in this copy, and this is actually the third time that I have pulled this set. So that makes me even happier now knowing this, that I pulled the other set in my second copy here today. So I have both sets, and I'm once again going to leave all of these photo cards in that package for right now. And lastly, we of course have the photo card pull for this second B version copy, and looking over at my previous copy, we're just looking not to pull a Chaeryeong, so we're going to flip and, oh man, we get a duplicate Chaeryeong here, unfortunately. So she does look very, very pretty in this photo card, but I was hoping for a different member so that I wouldn't have to scoop up 4 members special editions, which I am slightly worried about this era once again, because before Girls Would Be Girls era, you all will know that special editions for ITZY albums, like, they were just incredibly hard to get your hands on. And because they, I think, put 4 like random cards in each special edition for Girls Would Be Girls, they were a lot more available, a lot cheaper. Like, they were super easy to get your hands on, right? And now for this special edition for Tunnel Vision, they have reverted back to just doing 1 photo card per copy. And so I'm a little bit worried about how pricey special editions are going to be for this era in terms of like the random pulls. I know these cards that come in a set are probably going to be a little bit more, like, I guess, easy to get because they're a full set. They come in basically every album. All you have to do is pre-order or get like the first press, like I said. But yeah, I'm really worried about the random photo card pulls this era. But that pretty much does it for all the extra copies that I got. So I'm going to pull everything back into frame here, and I'm going to outro. All right, so that is all I got for this unboxing of the special editions for ITZY's 11th mini album, Tunnel Vision. And I do want to just once again briefly apologize for this unboxing being so late. That was obviously not my intention, but just with all the shipping problems and stuff like that from the actual copies that I pre-ordered, I unfortunately had to just wait until I could get some copies in so I could eventually film an unboxing. And so now that I had these today, I'm able to do an unboxing, and this will be probably my first video of 2026, so Happy New Year to everybody. I have decided my next video will probably be a photocard haul that will also kind of be a joint Huntrix light stick unboxing, because if you guys saw my shelf tour, which was my last video, you guys would have seen that I did recently pick up the official Huntrix light stick from Withmew. I ordered it through like Music Plaza, but it's from Withmew essentially, and I still haven't unboxed it yet. So I was thinking about saving that for the photocard haul video, and we kind of just do like a joint video there. And then after that, I was thinking of probably just moving into my usual like sleeving photocard video and then storing photocard video. And I'm kind of waiting to see, like, with bated breath here, if and when Idol is going to announce a new comeback, because just yesterday, as of me filming this, Oogie has a new hair color now, and Soyeon has a new hair color now, and we kind of can all read in between the lines, right? Like, a comeback is probably near once the members start debuting new hair colors. So I'm thinking January at some point there's going to be an Idol comeback, but we're still waiting on the official announcement. So very excited for that, and when that does happen, or if and when that does eventually happen, there will definitely be an unboxing for those. But with all of that said and out of the way, I'm going to wrap this video up and get out of here. So thank you so much for watching to this point in the video if you did. I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you watch this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.